Alright, what's going on, guys? So this video is completely going to be dedicated to talking about VPN benefits, going over some questions, how to get it, where to get it, how to set it up, and just, generally going over it instead of talking about it in every video. I figured, like I just said, make a dedicated video for those who are interested or want to learn more about it. Obviously, you're going to be watching this, and based off the title, people that don't want to hear about it don't got to click on it. So I just figured it's all the way around better that way. And for VPN, I use ipvanish. So I'm going to have that up in the background going, and then I'll show you guys how to install it and set it up and where to get it. So as far as some of the questions go, one of the questions I got was, so without a VPN, none of the apps or third-party add-ons, KODI, none of that's gonna work without it. And no, that's not true. So do I recommend it? Yes. And actually, if you go back to when I showed you guys how to install KODI 19, I specifically said that unless I was proven otherwise, I never used a VPN. Well, I was proven otherwise. So what happened was some of the links started not working, like ClickWatch, ProStream, stuff like that stopped working. Then I was like, oh, okay, something probably happened, and it kind of seemed like they were throttling. If you don't know what that is, even though it's unlimited, they do show, or they throttle it, and you're pretty much not getting unlimited. But now I can't even connect the FIRESTICK to that. So if you don't have it, chances are probably links are going to start getting blocked because they have been doing it. It happened to me, and I have not got a letter yet, but it has not been a month either. So that's one benefit of having a VPN. They can't see what you're doing at all. Second question was, so without the VPN, my security and privacy is going to be compromised. Well, you got to think what surface you're scratching into here. Just on Google and stuff, your security or privacy can be compromised. But we're a whole nother realm with the movies, and people are like, oh, I'm just streaming and all this. Well, what did you download to be able to stream that? You got to remember, it's not just what you're streaming, it's what you downloaded that they can see to be able to get that. And also, just like on your phone, you can go into your settings and look exactly which apps and how much you use for that pay period. If you go a little bit deeper and click on Safari or whatever you use, it'll break it down even more for that period. What you used, where, what website, how many megabytes to gigabytes for that whole month. And same thing with service providers like ClickWatch, VidTube, ProStream. When they see you, using a link, it's gonna show up on theirs like a www. Like if you type in www on Google, ProStream or any of your favorite links or streams to click on, it's gonna show up to a website or a movie stream website where some of these, creators get this stuff from. And not only that, without a VPN too, when you download some of these third-party add-ons, or a lot of these people, they're just regular people that are running a server, and without a VPN, you're pretty much giving your information to them, whether they're selling your information or not. I'm not saying they are, but they could be. So with a VPN, they're going to be selling false information because it's not going to be. It could say like this does: you're in Ashburn, but really you're in Tokyo. That's just an example. But now let's get into, and I'll touch on a few more subjects as we go, as it pops in. I have this just so I can touch all the bases that I thought of. So obviously a VPN is a virtual private network. What it does is it masks your IP from the government, hackers, service providers. Also, it helps with geo-blocking. So you could be somewhere and you want to watch a pay-per-view. You could be way over here, like I said, with Ashburn. You could be in Ashburn and there's a pay-per-view somewhere else that, you're not going to be able to connect to the right server to be able to stream it. Well, a VPN is going to allow you to connect to a server that's right there. That's going to be the best to be able to stream that. That's called geo-blocking. Along with what I said with the phones, how you could see, there's no traffic logs with a VPN. It's not going to track any of that for them to see. You're going to remain private, can't be traced back to your FIRESTICK, and you're not going to be sharing any of that info, like I said, your IP address or any of the info that's on your FIRESTICK. Because I know when you first set up the one-click settings, you have to put in a credit card. Some of you may have taken it off, or it might not be a real credit card. Good. Some of you might have a real credit card on there. So those are just some of the things. And then I'll get back to this in a second. We're going to go over why I use ipvanish. So I like ipvanish, and they were actually voted one of the fastest VPNs, but they have over 1,300 servers with over 75 locations to be able to tap into those servers and get into that server in that location. You could use, actually it would be better if I pop this up. They have unlimited server switching, so you could switch servers, and if you have it set up the way I do, no matter what you're doing, it'll switch you to the fastest server that it needs to be on for that specific link or whatnot. And your service provider, if your IP is masked and there's no traffic logs, they can't see what you're doing, so they can't start blocking links like they did me. And it's good. It works on all the KODI add-ons, and any of the stuff that I've showed you guys how to get, it works on. Now, you can do this on your phone or wherever you want to do a computer. I'm just going to show you guys up here. It's real easy. You guys will get a discount too with this link. Just type in KODI101.com. It'll take you straight there. And any of the packages you're about to see, you could use up onto 10 devices. So your FIRESTICK, your iPhone, or phone, Android, whatever it may be, even your PlayStation 4. It's gonna mask your IP. So I play games a lot too, and when I was on the PS4 playing like Call of Duty and stuff, there would be kids DDoSing and stuff like that. So if you're not able to see your actual IP, you can't get DDoSed, and they can't figure out, because trust me, some of them keyboard warriors, they're smart. They'll find out. They'll tell you your address while you're playing the game. It's ridiculous. But with a VPN, it's gonna mask that. You could also put on your computer, like I said, up to 10 devices all at once under any of these plans. And then they'll have some more information on here as well. So like I said, KODI101.com. This is where you'll go to sign up, pick your package, get your username and password, and then I'll show you how to download it real easy and how I have it set up. So you can click on your phone. It might be a little information bar if you do it on your phone like this. Otherwise, on your computer, laptop, tablet, or obviously FIRESTICK, it's going to look like this. So you can go up here. There's this right here is for the 2-year, which is what I have, because it also comes with 250 gigabytes of storage. But if you go up here, click pricing. There's 1 month, 2 years, and 1 year. I do have this one. Pay $99 a month. Good for 2 years. And like I said, it's up to 10 devices on any of these. So then you can go here too. All plans include 7-day money-back guarantee, access to the world's fastest VPN. You got all this, unlimited bandwidth. Again, 0 traffic logs. Access to censored apps and websites like KODI and stuff like that. No matter what you're on. Your system, your computer, like I said, up to 10 devices. Yeah, 10 simultaneous connections on multiple devices. So there you go. So I'm going to go back home. And if you come up here to the search, you're just going to type in or say, I don't know if you could say, I haven't tried saying it, but as soon as you typed in you're going to see ipvanish. You're going to go ahead, download it, and then you're going to put in your username and password. So I already have it, so I'll go ahead and click on it. Once you get into it, you're going to go up here to the settings. You're going to click, obviously start ipvanish every time you come on, auto reconnect. And if you do use on your Fire Stick like Netflix and stuff like that, you're going to want to click on this, otherwise it will not work. It's going to bring up all your apps. Go ahead, click on the ones that would, like Netflix or Disney, stuff like that. And then you could, this too, I did have this on. I think I restarted my Fire Stick, but this just like exactly what it says. It allows it to bypass network traffic sensors that aim to detect the usage of VPN. I just had it on. It doesn't matter if you do or not. It's not super important, but I just did. It didn't make a difference as to apps not working. So after that, you're going to make sure over here, so I have it on United States. You're going to want this turned to best available and server best available, and no matter what you're doing or where you are, it's going to connect you to the best and quickest server available. So if you guys have any more questions, I will leave a link below too. Like I said, otherwise it's real easy, KODI101.com. I will leave a link in the description, but if you guys have any more questions about it, I'd be happy to answer. And if this video helped you, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I will be having like I said last week, a KODI video coming up. I just want to wait for everything to straighten itself out. I don't want to rush to just put it out there. So, but it is coming. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope this helped.